Today, I want to do a Joker tier list of all the Jokers in the game Balatro. Alright, I mentioned in my last video, or my previous video, it's an amazing game. Nothing really gets me that addicted in a good, healthy, brain active way. Like, it's just a great strategy game, great fun game. I can't recommend it enough. When I love something that much, I just tell you to try it. I don't even feel like I even need a reason. Like, just try it and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you hopefully you already know about Balatro, and I can just kind of work with you from there. But if not, watch that video first, play the game, and then come back to this video. All right. So I thought it'd be cool to do a tier list of all the Jokers in the game. So we got quite a bit to do, and this is probably a dumb challenge, but I want to see if I can do this in 15 minutes or less. Bruh. So foreshadowing everyone, future editing me, I had no chance of doing this in 15 minutes. Okay, I got absolutely cooked. I got obliterated. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe it was possible, but I was clearly wrong. And you'll get to see how I get tired throughout this video. But just letting you know now, I broke it down into two parts. Okay, so I mean, obviously you're gonna see that in the thumbnail, but this is just me kind of saying it myself in the future. Alright, back to the video. So I probably won't give every Joker the amount of time they deserve, but I still think I can do quite a bit, and I'm excited to see, where I end up putting the Jokers. Alright, so with all that said, let's not waste any more time and let's get to it. So we got our +4 Joker. It's it's below average. I mean, it's your first Joker you ever get when you first start the game, and I get its point. It's just to kind of teach you that you can change your molds and then so on, but overall just below average. Let's not waste more time with that. So now here you get diamond cards or +3 molds. I mean, they're not bad, but again, I also want to clarify that I'm making this list out of everything, so I'll consider how good they are at the beginning of the run and then how they are at the end of the run. So I'm just kind of putting in that wide broad scenario. So in that case, I want to say that the diamonds are below average, and I want to say that because there's not a lot of other Joker cards that really utilize diamonds. There's only one here, but it gives you money. But there's better, or actually this one, it's this one that gives you money. But then again, like, just have a Joker card that there's other cards that just do way better at giving you money and still letting your hearts or whatever else you want to do to strategize with your Jokers to do a really strong hand. So I'm gonna put that one there. Okay, now the next one are spades. Now there's other Joker cards that are pretty good with spades. I think there's one that's like a +50 chip, so it's not terrible, but it's also not too good either. So I think I'll put that one below average as well. Now the heart one. Okay, now this one we'll put an average because, like I was talking about, there's some other Joker cards that really have a really powerful way of using hearts. So I want to put the hearts here for average because hearts overall, that suit is pretty good in this game. And then the last one here we got the clubs. Clubs I won't put average as well because there is a pretty nice I don't know where I could find it, right here. This one's pretty nice. It's like a +7 molt, which is pretty high compared to other like molts in that category. So if it lets you use that and then you can sell it to get that one, so be it. Okay, now keep in mind that these color cards are also have their own drawbacks because there's the boss blinds that can eliminate debuff your suits, so that can kill you, so just be mindful of that. Okay, now I'm not too familiar with all their names, so forgive me if I don't call them out by their names. Next up we have is just the ones that, let's just be fast forward here. Now I'm gonna put all of them here for now. These are all just Joker cards that give you like plus the molds or add chips, just depending on what hand you play. And right now I'm gonna put them all right there. Okay, but I'm gonna look at them all and I'll see if there's one that stands out. Okay, so the Jolly Joker is just +8 for a pair, which is okay in the beginning. 3 of a kind +12. I don't really do 3 of a kinds. I feel like it's kind of like, I guess I'm not lucky enough. I think it's just better, especially in the beginning of the run. Usually I just get like pairs or two pairs. All right. And then straights, again, straights to me are really hard to get. You have to have a certain Joker card to make straights work. So having a plus 12 straight is just not worth it to me. Flush isn't too hard. I feel like flushes are pretty, not like the easiest, of course, but if you're discarding and you're trying to get that flush, I think it's possible. All right, then the other ones are just like those blue chips, which are good, but I think when it comes to plusing, especially in the beginning of the rounds, the run, you want to get like a plus with the red molts. So if I had to pick one to move up, I would actually do the pair one because pairs are not too hard. They're easy to get. So you can always get +8 with that. And then if you do a two pair or even a full house, it'll still factor in that +8. So it's a good, honest card. All right, now this one, I don't know what you call this one, the half card, yeah, half Joker, is I'm gonna put an average. Again, it's also really nice in the beginning. +20 is super good in the beginning. And if you're just gonna do like a pair like with this card, then you're golden. You're golden for a good amount of antis. All right, now this card is our next one, the Joker Stencil. This one multiplies based on how empty the Joker slots are. Now this one, oh man, I don't want to put it, well, we have a lot of here, so I want to kind of put above average. I'm gonna put it above average because I've had good runs with it. So what happens is I use a deck that gives me a lot of skip tags, and then I'll find the where the you can skip where you get like extra like dang, what do you call them, like negative jokers. And then by doing that, I'm able to sell like the ones that do count into the 0 to 5. And so you do have jokers, and then this joker just gives you a molt for the ones you sold. So it's still like I mean, it's still kind of dumb, don't get me wrong. Like, you do want jokers, you don't want sell jokers just so this could be good. So it is kind of like a weird card, situational, and I don't want to talk more about it because it's just gonna take a while, because this card does kind of give me a headache. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good, but I'll put it above average because if you really want to, you can make it good. And if you have like cards that give you +4 molt, or glass cards, or like the steel cards that kind of do the work that jokers do, then you can make this card work. But there's definitely better cards for multiplying your molt for sure. Okay, next up we have the all flush and straights can be made with 4 cards, 4 fingers. This card I think is pretty OP. I want to put strong. Now I want to put strong because if you can get a deck that's good with straights, then that's pretty golden, because you can upgrade straights to +3 molt, +30 chips, and you can upgrade straights just a few times, and it's a really powerful hand to play. And so if you can do that and make your life easier with like doing it this way, that's great. All right, flushes too. Flushes are pretty solid, except when you level them up, it's only like +2 in the molt, so it's kind of lame to multiply it, but we'll live with it. I'll put it in strong because I have good runs with it before in the past. All right, now this one here, the mime. Now, when I was playing this game in the beginning of my like first 6 months when I started playing this game, I would have probably put it low, like an average or below average. But now, I want to put I'll even put one of the best. All right, now obviously, it's tough because sometimes I do have to like not buy it because my Joker set doesn't really utilize it very well. But if you can, then it's gonna be amazing because you can retrigger your steel cards, you can retrigger like the blue stamp, and that just helps a lot. That will help you so much, and like especially in the end game. So in the start of the game, it might not be to your favor, but once you kind of get more into like anti, I don't know if I'm saying anti right, on 5 or later, then that's amazing. And so I want to give this card a really good, put the best. I can't complain with it. All right, now this card, I'm gonna put weak. This is just my life in general. I don't like to go in depth. I don't like feeling like I need to owe people money, and so I'm really good with my money, and I think that reflects this card with this card how I use it. So I barely use it. I don't even use it. I don't even want to buy it. I don't even like to be negative money. Now I know there's some Joker cards that are, I mean, not Joker cards, I'm sorry, boss blinds that I guess can get you to the negatives. and so this card can kind of help you stay away from that, or stay like get out of trouble for that. But still, I'm just gonna put weak. Now this one here, the dagger, this one, what it does is it'll kill one card to the right, and I'm gonna put below average because I don't really like the idea of selling your cards out like that. And most of the time too, I forget. I always forget sometimes, and then I just end up killing a Joker card that is really useful, which just hurts. So to me, just having to put that like mental like stamp, sticky note into your brain to like make sure you don't do that, is just a hassle when there's better cards that can give you plus mults. So I'll put below average. Okay, next one here, we got the chips here, discard. This one, again, I want to put below average. Again, like if you don't use your discards, it'll help you a lot with chips. And if you get like the voucher that can give you more discards, that's even better. But I can't say it's amazing, and I eventually will have to sell it for something better. But in the start, it's great. Mystic Summit, I'm gonna put weak. I'm putting weak mostly because it's just below averages or just too many. Heck, we could probably even put some of these down here, I would say. You know what, let's actually do that. Let's put these three, just so we can even things out better. And then we can put this card like in the front, if it lets me. There we go. So this card, I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, oh no, I have no more discards, but at least I get plus 15, so it can help you if you're in a tight spot. But still, I try my best not to even get into that spot. So I guess if you're starting out with the game, it can save you, but still. Now this one here, add one stone card to the deck when blind is selected. I can't say I really use this card too much, but I don't hate stone cards. I mean, because you can put them in anything. I mean, you can do a pair and then add your stone card, so it's not like stone cards are bad, but still, it's not something I use a lot. But I can see people using it. I'll put it in below average. Now this one, ×4, this one's called the loyalty card. Let's put this one low too. Like, this card is it's just dumb. 6 hands played and then you get ×4. No, like that's just dumb. Like, you can get other cards that can give you times like all the time. Like, why put your money on this card? Like, I just don't get it. All right, next one we got 8 ball. Now this one I don't get all the time, but I end up liking it when I do have it. It's pretty neat, but again, it's like a 1 in 4 chance, and sometimes it doesn't even happen. And so you have to have like another card that I'll probably go into later here, the dice, to really make it useful. So I don't want to put it in weak. Let's just put it here. Next up, we got the misprint, which kind of gives you random plus. It could be a low plus value, like +1 or 2, even 0, up to 23, which is pretty neat. Now, I have fun with this card just because, you know, I like the risk of it. But is it a good card? I don't think so. I don't want to say it's like a terrible card, so I'll probably put it here because a plus mult, especially in the early start, you know, I feel like this is probably just like me, but when you like get the card in the beginning, it does good, but the longer you have it, the weaker it gets. But that's probably just my mindset. Maybe it's just me thinking that. All right, next one here says retrigger all played cards in final hand, the dusk. It's like your final hand. I mean, it could save you. I'm not gonna say it's one of those cards again where it's like this one here where it saves you at the end, but ideally, why get a card like that where you can get a card that saves you all the time, especially when there's cards that ideally you don't want to use all your hands, because remember, like, the number of hands you have can give you money at the end of a blind. So I would say these cards are just weak in general. Like, why use them? Okay, next up we have the raised fist. I'm gonna put this one pretty highly, but it could be unbiased. Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to be unbiased, but I'm also going off my experience, and my experience has pretty nice times with this card. I'll probably put it over here. It just depends, because sometimes, you know, you have like a 2 in your hand and that just gives you +4, which ain't too good. But if you have like a queen and that's like the lowest value, then you can have like plus 20 molt, which is really nice, but still not the best. All right, next one we have one free reroll. Now this card's not terrible, but I really like it when you are able to like give it like a plus 50 foil or plus 10 molt, you know, like those special like effects into a card. That's when it's nice. And then I mean, rerolling is pretty important in this game, so I'll probably put it here. I'll probably put it like here. Yeah, I think there's fine. I'm okay with that. Wait, this card should go here. This card should definitely go there. Okay, I'm trying my best to kind of organize it, but forgive me if you see one card that's more in the front of a category when it could probably definitely be in the back of it. So again, take it with a grain of salt as far as like where it is in the D and the F and the C and so on. All right, so still nothing really we have seen that could go up here, but this one, I want to put this one above average. Okay, this card gives you plus 8 with an ace, a 2, 3, 5, or 8. And that's pretty solid. Plus 8 molt, especially when you get this card early in the game, you're going to be pretty comfortable for a good while. Okay, and you can definitely use those cards pretty good. I mean, like I said, this one's, if you use an 8, you can get a tarot card, so that kind of complements with this. And I honestly love it. I like this card. I do. All right, now this card. Steel cards give him a 0.2 times added to him, which is honestly great. I'm gonna put him a very strong card because you do want steel cards, especially later on in the game. The more steel cards you have, honestly, the better. So I can't complain with that. Put him in very strong any day. Scary face. This card, I'm not a big fan of it because ideally face cards are cool, but there's other face Joker cards that use face cards way better. So we'll put him in average. Now, Abstract Joker, this one's plus 3 for each Joker card. That's cool. Especially when you have like negative Jokers, then this card can be a nice plus molt. But I think I'll put him here too. Just put him like right here or something. Again, if you have him get pretty early on in the game, if you don't have too many Jokers yet, this card's not that useful. But if you have like your 5 Jokers already, then sure, why not? Alright, delayed gratification. It gives you $2 per discard if no discards are used. It could be useful. It could be. It just depends. Like if your Jokers are solid and you can win a game with one hand, just doing a pair or something, then yeah, you're gonna be racking up money with this card. So I'll put him here. I'll put him like right here. And this card should probably honestly go down here. Okay, good. Okay. Now next one we got is Hack. He replays 2, 3, 4, and 5s again, which is nice, especially if you have like this card that can give you plus 8 molts. So it's not terrible, but it's also not too good either. It's a pretty decent. I would put him here, honestly, just there, because at least you can replay something, and it does add up quite a bit. But again, these 2, 3, 4, 5 cards are not the best. If you can maybe put like the stripes where the card does extra chips or something like that, then cool, but if not, eh. Now this card here, I feel like I don't use this card to its full potential. All cards are considered face cards, so I kind of want to put this card in below average, honestly. I mean, there is a boss line that debuffs face cards, so if you have this card with you, you're screwed. And there's probably some, I know there's other cards that can really utilize it pretty well in the future, but I tend not to use it anyways. So I'm just gonna put him there. Okay, now this one, the Gross Michael, gives you plus 15, has a 1 in 6 chance of being destroyed. This card's great. It's great because of what it leads to, but I don't mind him. I like him a lot. I'll actually put him higher than this card because at least you can do whatever you want. And if it gets destroyed, it turns into the other banana card, which gives you ×3, which is just pretty solid. So I would say, yeah, just go for it. Just be careful, because if it does get destroyed, you might screw yourself over. It's happened to me a couple times, so just watch out for that. Let's go on to the next card. Even Steven. I like this card. I do. I'm gonna put him maybe like right here. Even cards are cool, and then this card, let's do the same. I do like them. I feel comfortable when I see them. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be safe. I feel safe when I get them. They're reliable. So let's just keep them there. We can probably even move them up. Like this face card can probably go there because you have more even and odd cards. in your deck than face cards. So we can definitely keep those cards there. I would even move a little bit higher. It's up to you, honestly. So ace cards give you plus 20, plus 40 when you play them. I like this card too. You can put this one average. Now the problem is like I like it, but I feel like I never really have aces when I use this card. So I kind of want to put them like around here, honestly. Like it's a great card in theory because you're getting both chips and molt. Like can't go wrong there. But again, not gonna save the day in the future in like in those deeper runs and when you're in the high antes. So we'll keep them there. It's okay. All right, now this one here, played face cards have a 1 in 2 chance to give $2. It's a cool card. It's a cool card. I've got, you know, just getting $2 is nice. So, but is it amazing? I wouldn't call it the best money making card, but I've had times where it's pretty helpful. And yeah, we'll see. I'll put them below average. Do I have any money ones in the C tier list? I have this one. I like this one more, honestly, because you don't have to play a card. You just have to not use your discards. And if you have a lot of good cards already, then you kind of keep going with it. So I don't know. Maybe I can move him to here. We'll see. Next card we got is that adds the number of, this one's Supernova. This card's cool, especially if you have like that one hand you already use and you already have like plus 15 and so on with it. It's fine. So I'll put him in average. I'll put him maybe like right there, or even past that one. Okay, I still feel like I'm feeling comfortable putting him in C tier. I need to change it up. This card, I'll put below average. Let's put below average like over here or something. I like face cards. I think they're pretty OP in this game. So the fact that this card does not want you to use them, and if you do, it sets you back to 0, ain't worth it. Ain't worth it at all. Space Joker upgrades your poker hand, 1 in 4 chance of that happening. It doesn't happen to me too often. I like the idea, but it kind of does waste like a Joker slot sometimes. I just end up selling it for a better Joker, so I'm just gonna put them here. Okay, next one, you have the egg. This one gives you $3 of sell value. Now this card is a good card with other Jokers, so it has good synergy. But on its own, it's okay because you can sell it. But still, I don't know. I don't really want to say I use this card a lot. So I would probably even put him like here, somewhere there in the middle. Well, not really in the middle, but in below average. But he can be a really helpful card. It can be. It's just, I feel like you can go for better options. All right, next up we got Burglar. When blind selected, you gain +3 hands. Now this card's kind of, I don't really like it. You lose all your discards, and I feel like sometimes it screwed me over. So let's just put them there. Let's just put them like right here or something. It is good that you have better hands, but why don't I get the voucher that gives you a plus hand? You know? So I'm not too big on this one, honestly. Like it feels like it could be a really good card, but I just don't feel like I really have seen it taken off with my runs. Now speaking of taking off, we got the runner here, and then but get ahead of myself. But runner here is cool. Again, it needs other cards for it to really be useful because it only adds chips based on straights. So like I said, if you have this card here and you can get those straights going, that's great. So it's kind of tough because on its own it sucks, but if you have other jokers, it's great. So I'll just put them like down here in average. It's really great if it can give you like a +10 molt with the special effect, but if it can't, then it kind of sucks. All right, now go back to Blackboard. This one, you can make it work, and it's ×3. I've made it work quite a bit, so I would honestly put it above average. I feel like it sounds like it's hard to make it work, but maybe the game kind of helps you out, because it does. I feel like, oh, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Like it doesn't feel impossible like some other Joker cards can feel. So let's keep him there. Ice Cream, again, in the beginning of the run, he's useful. He'll keep you safe. It goes away, but it's okay because it's not like a card you want to keep forever. So by the time you're already like lost quite a few chips on it, you're ready to sell it to something else, which is pretty cool. So I'll honestly put him in above average. somewhere there. Now this card here is pretty cool. It could, I think it's discarded or you play. You play it. You play this card and it makes a copy. Now I've had some really awesome work with this card. Again, I need to show you some future cards to show you why it's so good. So I'll put them above average too. Maybe even like right here, because it can be super awesome. It already is super awesome, don't get me wrong, but you can definitely make it more awesome. So that's why I'm gonna put them there. Okay, next up we have every play card counts in scoring. I have good feelings with this one. I'll put this one in average. I like it because you can do a pair, and if you have like want to do like that blackboard card, then you can even have those diamonds and hearts count too. So it's pretty useful. I'm not gonna say you want to keep it the whole run, so maybe we can just keep him like, I don't know, keep him here. But it's because he really makes everything useful. Like if you have a pair and then you have like odd cards, then just add an odd card, and then boom, you can get chips to that. You can add +4 molt. So this card's very strong, at least as far as the beginning of the run goes. So I don't want to put him below. I want to actually keep him here somewhere. He's a pretty nice card. Alright, this one, when I started playing this game, I loved this card. And honestly, it's a good card. Okay, like once you're kind of like in the last of your hands, it sucks because it only counts how many cards you have left. But if you're adding more cards into your deck, then this card could get pretty powerful. Like remember that card here with the stones? It builds up this card too. So it's great. I don't want to say it's amazing or anything. So again, keep him in C tier. I'll probably put him like right there. I like him. I like him. You're in a pretty safe spot if you have him, at least in the start. All right, this card here. The first hand of round is a single 6 to try to create a spectral card. Spectral cards are great. Not recently, a few months ago, I've learned how important spectral cards can be and how awesome they are. But to destroy a 6, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. 6 is an alright. It's not like a super good card. But again, I don't really like destroying cards and losing. Like, how many 6s do you have? You have like 4. So that means you get 4 spectrals. So let's put him below average. He's alright. Let's put him like right here. Maybe even below. Because at least this guy doesn't destroy the 8s. Next one here. This Joker gains times 0.1 molt. Every time you level up a hand, use a planet card. He's like right here. He can be really good, but it takes a lot of work and patience to get him to be a powerful card. And sometimes you can be unlucky and the shop can just give you no planets. So just, that sucks. Like, it can be an unlucky card for you. But if you already have the voucher that, gives you can give you packs of planet cards in the shop, then that's awesome. And if you can get that tarot card that gives you 2 planet cards, then that's even better. And we have those blue chips, the blue stamps that can give you planet cards. Amazing. So again, like you just need a lot of things to happen for this card to be really good. So that's a bit unfortunate. Now we move on to the hiker card, and I kind of want to put him also above average. I like him a lot because if you sell him, the plus chips that you got in every card you used that you scored, it stays there. And then again, it's gonna be really good when you have another card that we haven't talked about yet. So we'll keep him there. I think I'll probably save my breath until I get to that card that really shows how amazing these jokers can be. So let's just keep going. So faceless card is next. We have $5, which is pretty decent. We have to discard 3 face cards. So that's the lame part. And again, I like face cards. I use them quite a bit when I play. So I want to put them maybe like right here. At least this one lets you play face cards. It just gives you $2. This one's $5, which is amazing. But you know what? Theoretically, if you have this card, that'd be amazing. Because you can discard any card you want and it'll count as a face. It doesn't happen to my runs yet, but you could really make that work. And if you add that fusion together, yeah, that could be really high up there. Because money is very important in this game. But again, let's just keep going. Alright, now Green Joker. I've had this card really get high molts in the future. It gives you plus 1 molt, but you can also lose molt if you discard. So ideally just don't discard, but sometimes I had jokers that encourage me to discard. So I kind of want to put them below average. I'm sorry. But just the fact you can't discard kind of puts you in a tight spot. And again, if you don't like, and it's only +1. If it was +2, that'd be amazing. But it's only +1. So, and this one is like that constellation joker that you just need to be patient with to really get it to a really good card. Now this one here, I have no concern whatsoever putting this card down here because I don't think I've ever actually made this card work. Create a tarot card, and a tarot card like just other joker cards, there's that purple stamp that does it way better. Poker hand contains an ace and a straight. Again, that's just too restrictive. That's just too tight of a situation to do. So forget that. Forget it. Now we go on to the banana one. This one gives you ×3. Now, fun fact, this card actually did get destroyed. It has a 1 in 1,000 chance, and it actually happened to me. So, but again, I'm gonna put this card strong. It's a very strong card. Really decent. I like it. Alright, ×3. Oh, dang, sorry. Let's go into the to-do list. I like this card. $4, and if it gives you a poker hand that you do like pairs or high cards or 2 pairs, then it's nice. So I kind of do like this card. I do. I think I'll put him maybe like past this guy. Now the only thing that sucks is like if you get like a straight or a straight flush, but it's like one round, one blind, and then it changes, so at least it can change to something else. All right, now this one, the card sharp. ×3 if it's a card you already played. Now this thing only sucks for that one boss blind that only lets you play like you can't replay the same hand. That's what sucks with that card. But besides that, I give it a strong as well. Maybe not as strong as the banana, but it's a very strong ×3 mule. And if you have like extra hands with the voucher and stuff, then it's really useful too with that. So I'll keep him as there. All right, this one here. How many more do we need? Gosh dang. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop it here, guys. Part 1's over. I'll put up part 2 in a bit. So thank you guys for watching. Play Balatro. Get interactive with this game. It's amazing. And let me know what you think about where I'm putting these Joker cards. Do you agree, or do you think I am way wrong, way over my head? But be respectful, you know, this is all for fun. Alright, have a good one, guys. See ya.